Imagine getting your face snatched in an underwater brawl or having your skull literally bitten into by a T-Rex and just moving on with your life. Honestly, prehistoric Earth was a literal fever dream where survival wasn't a choice. It was a whole mood. I'm talking about a level of grit that is actually terrifying. No cap, these ancient legends were just built different. Today, we're looking at why reality back then was scarier than any horror movie. Let's dive into the absolute madness of the ancient oceans. Check out the Prognathodon. This was a 39-foot member of the Mosasaur family, basically a bus-sized lizard with an attitude. One specific specimen found in the Netherlands had a wound that is hard to even process. Its face was essentially missing. Huge chunks of its jaw were stripped away by something insanely powerful, likely another apex predator trying to turn it into a snack. Now, close your eyes and imagine having your upper jaw deleted while you only have flippers instead of hands to help. Most would be done for, but the fossil record shows this beast actually lived through it. Its bones showed signs of healing, proving it kept swimming for a long time. It survived the rip, only to likely succumb later to an infection. That is some serious legendary energy right there. Next, we have to talk about the literal goat, Tyrannosaurus rex. Specifically, a 38-foot unit named Stan. Stan's skeleton is basically a map of ancient violence. He had puncture marks in his skull that matched the teeth of another T-Rex. Stan was out here taking headshots from his own kind, living to tell the tale. He even had a broken neck that healed up. A broken neck. For him, that was probably just a minor inconvenience. Then there's Sue, the most famous Rex ever. Sue had everything from broken ribs to gout and bone-eating parasites. But Sue didn't care about a little paleopathology. She grew to be over 40 feet and lived to be 33, which is massive for a dinosaur. This story perfectly explains why T-Rex was the ultimate predator. They could take a world-ending hit and still keep the crown. But it wasn't just the giant reptiles. Our own ancestors were certified tough. Meet Nandi, a Neanderthal from 50,000 years ago. His skeleton shows he had a crushed head, was blind in one eye, had a withered arm, and was likely deaf. He was basically the OG survivor. In a brutal survival world, Nandi should have died young, but he lived to be an elder. This proves Neanderthals were more human than we thought because his tribe had to feed and protect him for decades. We see the same vibes in a Smilodon specimen from the La Brie tar pits. This saber-toothed cat had hip joints that were completely destroyed by a birth defect. In a world of mammoths, a crippled cat is usually a dead cat. But this one reached adulthood, meaning the pack was definitely looking out for their own. Even millions of years ago, nobody gets left behind was a real thing. Then you have Big Al, the Allosaurus. Al was basically a walking hospital case with 19 major injuries, from punctured shoulders to broken ribs. He survived it all until a foot infection finally got him. And don't forget Smalosochus, a Triassic monster that looked like a crocodile on steroids. These ancient fossils show it lived with 4 crippled legs for months. It's a prehistoric miracle that this thing kept moving despite the pain. History isn't just about dusty bones. It's about these insane moments of survival against the odds. If these stories of ancient grit lived in your head rent-free today, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. You're watching History's Anomaly 24, and I'll catch you in the next one.